and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Catherine. I'm a year 3 teacher in the UK. I filmed a plan with me on the weekend, but apparently forgot to do the intro, so hey. Like I said, it's just a plan with me of me planning for the current week that I'm on, just talking about what we were going to do and just planning for it, so enjoy. Okay, so like I said, I've already started maths planning. I just didn't finish it. So here it is. At my school, planning is all on the PowerPoint, and you need to add your actual plan into like the notes part here, which honestly I have not done for a while, so I'll do properly this week. But like for here, you'd say that you would run children through the small steps and show them they know why we are doing them in this order. So we always start representations. You go through them. What I've been doing is talking to the children about which ones we have met, which ones we haven't met, and ask them to explain them to me, so I'll just choose some of them. For the first few ones, I asked them to explain all of them. So what is equal groups? We have not met bar model. What are number sentences? What's repeated addition? And then these things we just use, so but. I think next week I'm going to ask them to like tell me how I present something using cubes. So how would you use cubes to show me 3 groups of 2? I need 3 groups of 2 cubes. Tables. Oi, we had a fun time with tables. Hi. Yes. Anyway, as I was saying, tables. So the way that my school do things is that you have a LI sticker that goes in your book. So the LI and date are printed onto a little Avery sticker, about that big, that they put in the top corner of their book. Do you mind? Do you mind? So sticker goes in the top corner of their books, so children in years 1, 2 and 3 don't write their date and LI. That changes after January, so after Christmas break the kids will come back and they will now be writing the date and LI themselves. For me, it's a bit like, okay, just because in my last school, it was expected that every child wrote their date and LI, like from year 1 up. So they just kind of started doing it straight away. And because of that, they now know how to do it in like 2 minutes flat. Whereas my concern is that the children have had to do stickers this entire time. So Jan's gonna be like, hey, write a date and LI. And they'll be like, and it's going to take like most of my lesson. I feel like for the first few weeks, 2-3 weeks, these children will be taking a ridiculous amount of time to write their date and LI. So I'm trying to get them used to doing things with good presentation quickly now, because I know that at some point you're gonna have to do that yourself. So I've been slowly taking away worksheets for the kids, like to show them how to present their work in maths properly. LI stickers are still a thing because they have to be, it's policy, but tables. We had a worksheet with a table on it, and basically I forgot to print the worksheet. I was panicking trying to get it ready. I was like, nah, no. You all have a pencil, you all have a ruler, we're drawing this table. So on Friday, I modelled for them how to draw this table, how to line their ruler up to their book, how to draw the line straight down, how to move the ruler to match up the line they just drew, draw another line, and keep going to the end of their book to have your columns and then do your rows. They weren't the most beautiful tables you've ever seen, but they did all manage to draw a table. And as far as like I'm concerned, they now know how to draw a table. So if I ever tell them, go draw a table in a book, they might need some more guidance as to how many rows and columns they'll need, but they can all go and draw a table in their books. So that is my point of pride that I thought I'd insert there. So this is where I've kind of done my own things. We use white rows, but I got tired of the PowerPoints and the worksheets. I don't want to look at them anymore. So I started making my own things, just following white rows. I basically put whatever they have on the questions, but I do my own questions because I'm tired of having sheets. So I started it off with a conceptual question. That's probably a big word I don't need to use. But basically a word problem. I have 85 cupcakes. I'm putting them into boxes of 5. How many boxes will I have? I tell the children when I want strategies and when I want answers. So I want a strategy here, not an answer. I maybe have 2 children who'll be like, I know the answer. And I'm like, cool, I don't want to know it. How did you work it out? Then we can tell that we have our strategies that we have learned. So we've learned arrays, sharing and grouping. That can help us to solve this question. But again, I don't want an answer. Then we go on to group these into circle groups of 5. And then we turn that into division statements. So there are 30 hearts altogether. There are 6 groups. There are 5 hearts in each group. So 30 divided by 6 groups equals 5. And 6 groups of 5 equals 30. I have taught my children that this means groups of. So when we write things, it is 6 groups of 5 equals 30. Just because a few of my kids were a bit like, how many groups? Or they'll put in it the wrong way around, they'll flip in it. So it's like, no, there's 6 groups of 5. Then they're going to do a little fluency type thing. So we get 20 cubes, they circle groups of 5, and then they do the sentences on their whiteboards. This will be on tables, or we can do it on the tables, but I want to see the sentences. Then we have another little question. The lovely Amir from White Rose. He has 45 football cards. He shares them between his 5 cards. They'll get 7 cards each. We use an array to check if he's right. So then we practice doing an array of 5 by 7. Arrays they really need help on because I just did not understand it. Which I will put my hands up is completely my fault. But I'm trying to put arrays in everywhere because we have moved on, but I still want to make sure they know it. So once we've checked that, he's wrong, they will get 9 cards each. Then they go and use their strategies to practice questions. So you can either go and do a grouping and sharing, use an array, but we have to do these questions. We have to differentiate, so my differentiation will be by outcome. If they are red, they need to do 3 questions, so I'll tell them that maybe do these 3 at the top. If they are amber, 4 questions, maybe there's 4. If they are green, all questions should be done. I will probably put a timer in this top corner because I need to make sure that I really time these children, just because otherwise they spend a whole lesson doing a task because I haven't told them to stop. But also so they know that you've literally got this much time to do it. I do find that if I give them time, they stop messing around because they've only got 8 minutes to use questions. And I've also been really strict in that if work isn't finished, they stay behind to do it. Which is meant to happen anyway, but I've been too loosey-goosey this whole time. And I was like, nah, it's not done. Sit yourself down, sir. You're going nowhere. So now I'm just going to work on finishing maths. I'm aiming to do that kind of layout of everything. So it's like a big question to start off with, learn strategies, apply it to a different question, and then look at the question back again. Now go do your stuff. I do need to add challenges in, so I'm thinking of making the first question the challenge question. I'm not centered and it's bugging me. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking of making that first question the challenge, like the plenary question, because now we've learned how to solve it, we can solve it. But I might not, my mother's phoning me. I just want to vlog, I just want to vlog. I forgot what I was saying. Bye, guys. by 10 lesson, and I've just started, or I'm about to start, the multiply by 3, and thought since I'm doing a whole one fresh, I may as well talk you guys through how I do it. Let's show you. So obviously we are using White Rose Maths, and while I am tired of the PowerPoints, I still have to follow White Rose Maths. So the first thing I will do is download the White Rose Maths PowerPoint full lesson that I'm doing, and then see what kind of skills they're taught, as well as download the worksheet or look at the worksheet and see what questions are going to be on it. Because most times I use the same worksheet, just change how I teach the lesson, or I just adapt the PowerPoint. So for this one, they are using number stories, which I will put a picture of here, and I like that. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep that as the fluency task, and then something else for the math mastery task, or as I'm looking at this, I'm pretty sure I'm keeping the whole thing. Other option is to use the White Rose linked stuff on Twinkle, so I'm going to have a look at that worksheet and see what it has got, and then go from there. I had literally no plans to do makeup for this thing. She's at the door! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh my god, she's like a... Ah! Oh, I've made mistakes. I can't find the brush. She's going! It's... Good morning. It's like 11 o'clock-ish. I've been playing on the Switch this entire time. I'm gonna get up now. I'm going shop with my sister for some Christmas presents and stuff, and then I'll finish plans. I just found the RE planning. It looks incredibly easy. Get the Bibles out, look at the verse, Jesus is the light of the world, discussion, video, question is who is your guiding light and why. Done. Finished. So I'm gonna just adapt this for this year. I've just found the worksheets. So just like we just write sentences around it. Cool. So that is everything I've done for planning. I have done no more than that. But that being said, that I've done quite a lot. I am actually feeling good that I did that much, because usually I do half of it and I give up. And technically I have kind of given up in that I didn't do the rest of the PowerPoint. But I can do it Monday, I can do it as I go along. And I survived last week doing it as I go along. So it's not so bad. Also for maths, I'll just copy the same thing and change the ready activity. So that's not take too long. So yeah, I'm done. I'm probably gonna go to bed now. It is 10 to 9. Ooh, I'm not going to bed. I've got to go laminate some things for Tollsby frames. They're upstairs in the living room. I'm actually gonna go cut and laminate some things for Tollsby frames. Then I'm gonna go to bed. But I'm thinking, do I not do that? Do I just leave that for tomorrow? Do I go to bed? Is that imperative? I might go to bed, you know. I might go to bed. I think I'm going to bed. Yeah, I'm gonna finish my podcast and go to bed. Okay, if you've made it to the end of my video, thank you for watching. You're supporting my channel. I am trying to get these things out as often as possible, but sometimes that is just not doable, especially when I don't want to edit. If you don't already, follow my Instagram. I post there a bit more regularly than I post on YouTube, because it's easier. It's a picture, a caption, and done. There's not much more to say about that. I am aiming for my next video to be more about the social emotional learning in my classroom and how I'm handling that, because I do have a couple of children who just need a lot more support in that area, and there's a few things that I've been doing that are working and helping, so I figured I would share those. So that'll hopefully be my next video going up on, well, being recorded next week Saturday and then going up following. So that is the plan. I can't think of anything else I need to say. Feel free to comment, let me know how you're getting on. Subscribe. That's it. Bye.